Welcome back to Ramsay Country. Today we're going to do a little food plot update video and show you some trail cam pictures. So this is the food plot we planted in video number 19. So we were lucky enough to get most of that rain that was in the forecast, and I mean, this plot turned out honestly better than I expected for as dry as the ground was. Our trail camera's right there. We're going to go down and put some corn and some attractant with our corn, pour a card. Hopefully that buck's been in here a good bit. We'll go down and show you how and where we put our corn and kind of how this is all set up. So basically, this is a big point that kind of sticks out. And these deer mostly bed on the back side of this point. I mean, if you could get if the wind was right, and you could put a stand on the end of this point, that would be ideal. But the wind is usually quartering across like this. So if you would hunt out on the tip of this point, those deer would wind you. So instead of having a stand out there, we put a stand in this bend in this field. I don't know how well that shows how this field wraps around, but it's got a little dog leg in this field here. So our stand is in these trees right here. We have a double set. Someone to shooter stand and stand for someone to film out of. And like I said, our corn pile is right here. We still got a little bit of limbs and stuff to trim out of there, but we'll do that another day when we got more time. We'll head down there and show you kind of how that's all set up. So I've used all kinds of attractants on top of corn, and over the past 7 or 8 years, this has been the best stuff I've ever used. I mean, every year I try, 1 or 2 bags of something different, but this big time, in my opinion, that's the best thing you can put on top of your corn. As you just saw there, I usually if I put 200 pounds of corn down, I'll put like a 40-pound bag of this on top. If I put 100 pounds, I'll put a half a bag on top of it. The good thing about this big tine, the 2 things I found, is 1, it's got a real strong cherry smell to it, and 2, it has minerals in it. So even if all this corn is gone, these deer will still come back and dig the ground up to get those minerals out of this big tine. So that's one thing I do different than probably a lot of people, is I end up putting that on top of my corn. And then there's a couple other things I do. If I know I have a big one patterned right before I hunt him, I'll even put more big tine down. I might put 2 or 3 bags 2 to 3 days before the day I move in to actually shoot them. But we'll make another video on that as to more of the setup and more of how I know the best days to hunt them. But so we'll pull this card and show you the pictures we got on it in the last week. So when season gets here, I'll usually end up moving this corn pile up this way, out from behind this tree. But I keep it there for now. You can see I need to cut a few limbs out of here. This cherry top fell down, mashed this grapevine and all that down. A couple of these little locusts have grown up. I hunted this stand real late last year, and actually had an encounter with this buck that we're getting on camera, but not sure how well that's showing up. There's the two stands. Stand on the left there. This stand, that's supposed to be for the cameraman. And then this stand here on the right, that's the shooter stand. Set up for a right-hand shooter. So, just have a couple of limbs to cut out. Move that corn pile more up in this area. And hopefully we'll have some luck the first week or so of season. This is our camera here. It's a Reconyx. I think this has been here close to a week. I don't know if we can see that. We've got almost 4,000 pictures. Can you see that? 3974 in a week. These deer are in here hammering this. So we'll show you the better pictures we got on this card. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time here in Ramsay Country.